welcome back to another episode of the Wildcard. Back due to popular demand, the name is Brian Waudo, joined by...
Yes, the Jabroni Slayer representing millions and millions of table-topping Arsenal fans.
The hell? And Nicolette?
Nah, Teta's wife.
No.
Calafiori's
I've never been in my list of husbands.
Alison.
Alison, so like Locatelli. That way. Karim Benzema.
How do you handle all that? You got energy.
Where's
Okay.
space for people like Odhiambo?
God damn it, man.
You munipea character development ya kutosha. I love you.
And my name is Venant.
David, best FPL manager in town. Before we get to the gist of the show, come on, the question of the week this time. Looking forward to the big game this weekend, 18th October, Anfield settings. When was the last time Man United won at Anfield? God damn it, it's been a while. Last year we had the chance, but Maguire fluffed it.
Yeah.
So it's been a while. Hopefully that was a sign.
Yeah,
for
I
3
guess.
points to come this coming
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, just don't get beat. That's all.
All right.
Yeah.
Type up the answer in the YouTube comment section for a shout out at next week's episode. Let's get it, guys.
Yes.
International break settings. What has been going on?
A lot.
Kenya is in the goals. We're playing Burundi. I think as we record, we will be playing Ivory Coast.
Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah, by the time this episode is released.
Yeah.
Benny McCarthy Wagwan, what do you make of how we played against Burundi?
I mean, not bad. You got the result. The performance was not that good. Let's be honest. Until that minute when you scored that goal, it's not like you are really good.
Yeah.
You are not bad. Anyway, you got the goal. That's the bottom line. We needed 3 points. And maybe shall help us with the rankings.
Needed.
I honestly...
For what?
Yes, needed.
It's Ivory Coast and Gabon who are going, my guy.
For our way status, we are known to be horrendous outside of Kenya.
Yeah.
So we need that stamp our authority kwamba tunaweza cheza. And in fact, I feel like if we got Benny McCarthy early, maybe say we'd be having a very different conversation.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think
players
so.
or something.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also ukiangalia game yetu vile imekuwa so far, we need form right now. We need to develop that winning form before 2027. So each and every game right now should feel like a final.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You got to see your gum.
Ah, come on.
You know, that plays for Tusker, okay?
No, but that's the celebration. Still, it's the same player. It's the same player. Has the player changed? So, I mean, fantastic goal as well from outside the box and assisted by an engineer. You know, people have been calling for engineer to get booted out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also we are going to throughout. I mean, I don't know, man. He's still the captain.
But I think his presence is more important than anything there.
Michael?
Yeah, I think because the younger players look up to him, he needs to be there right now.
Yeah.
Just to be that pillar for the team.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Any hopes in the Ivory Coast game? Over the weekend, I was asked, I said Ivory Coast would beat us like 4 or 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what I can say. For those people who watch the Premier League, Nanin, and you're familiar with the Ivory Coast players, it will be a good chance to see how they play against our own players.
Yeah.
And then for us Kenyans, this is more of like a chance to prove how we play outside our own comfort zone. Is it Rwanda, Tanzania? Now we're playing versus an Ivory Coast, a team that imeshinda AFCON juzi. So we get to see, and also Pierre Benny, if this is a win against Ivory Coast, this is like a Saka said statement win.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope we can do that. I don't fancy our chances. But I mean, we'll see.
Say it with conviction. We have no chance.
But maybe because
Am I the only person who feels like we can pull a draw in this game?
Yeah, maybe share the spoils, but winning, I don't know, man.
No.
Now the way the coach has talked nice about Austin, I talked about him now finally seeing hard work after some time. Probably this explains why he wasn't playing in our games from the first game, and he can get now to prove himself against Ivory Coast. So I'm going to this game as a Kenyan being hopeful.
Of what?
Of getting a point in the worst case scenario, but I'm going there expecting a win.
Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is you get slapped.
No. Worst case scenario.
Oh, these niggas are on the verge of qualifying for the World Cup.
You guys are underestimating them.
Yes.
Because
are you not underestimating Cote d'Ivoire?
No.
You are underestimating our own
team. You watched the Burundi game, and it is clear up until that goal we did not play well.
No, but you
for
see,
a whole 70 minutes
with Cote d'Ivoire,
and it was Burundi. Yes,
there's some players in that team that Benny McCarthy is already familiar with. He'll be able to prepare this team better as compared to Burundi. So I think we underestimate. Not to underestimate.
No, who is he familiar with? Diallo?
Only.
And also,
KFC is not-
more on the Burundi game, even the coach himself, Alisema, this was one terrible pitch in terms of
Yes.
the condition.
Yes.
And the players, you're an Arsenal fan. United, the way, the moment we started scoring, walianza kucheza foul, walianza kucheza tu za ngware, they were just literally harming our own national players. That's what Burundi were doing.
Yeah, and that's what they did. That's
Despite
true.
that, despite them a tough condition in terms of the environment, the pitch, the players kucheza foul vibaya, we still managed to get a goal in the second half. So yes, kuna progress in this Kenyan team.
Yeah, there's
Na mali
progress.
tunaelekea.
Yeah.
And for me, like that Burundi game is in my top 3 of our best games under Benny.
Okay.
And for that reason alone, I'm going with this Cote d'Ivoire game with more confidence in our team.
I mean,
I'm not going there like at this is Cote d'Ivoire is a weak team. No. I'm going there believing like we can get this.
Cote d'Ivoire is a strong team. The beauty of this is nobody will be on our case if we lose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
yeah.
But thanks to the progress, I believe there's progress in the Harambee Stars team. A place where progress is very much lacking is the Equatorial Guinea team, because apparently the coach was sacked, the players weren't paid because of unpaid allowances for representing.
Yes.
So you know, like when Chan, they wanted to be compensated even before the tournament was over.
Yeah.
Everything there. So that is what went on. Do you think it is right for the federation to get rid of the players in the starting 11 of the national team and the coach as well, and they haven't compensated them?
That's criminal, man. Because I mean, they are doing their duty. They're supposed to be getting paid. It's like even now when the boys are away in Cote d'Ivoire, they are earning money. That's the least you expect from them. I mean, from the federation to compensate them. So you need Mbakni, man.
But if you are assigned a duty to go and represent the club, you had
The
moments-
country.
The country.
Yes.
You had each and every time to say no and to literally stop.
Yeah, but you see
during
that.
every call-up, you can't deny.
Yeah.
Yes,
You can't
like
deny.
But you see that-
there's a million seconds, a million minutes, a million hours.
And that's where patriotism comes in, because maybe you'll be like, let me buy these niggas at some time. Maybe they will wake up to go to their senses or something. But eventually they don't. So what option are you left with?
But what has the Equatorial Guinea's federation said about this issue themselves? Are they going to compensate? Because this is not a solution. They can all decide to go and make it a whole court case and become so much more dramatic.
Yeah.
What's the solution to this? Because firing the coach and the players is not a solution.
But 22 players kicked off of the first team.
It's not a solution. Come on.
That's great. Are they anywhere close to like qualifying for the World Cup? Or Akotu?
To see, they even forfeited their game over the week against was it Malawi? Oh yeah.
No, shit.
Yes.
Walisema wana transport.
How do you know?
Kubaya huko bwana.
You know, this is interesting because during Chan, we were talking about Kenya and the possibility of us going this direction.
Yeah.
So at least now we see what happens if players are not compensated in due time. They refuse to attend these games. Na hii ni aibu kwa
Yeah, they're not
the
doing
country in itself. Because such a country right now could benefit with a sports team that is playing very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
have them paid.
Equatorial, they had some very hot babes. Was it not the one we were seeing the
Even the Wildcard has hot babes. Hata sisi tuko na-
I know there's one right now. Yes, I do
But
know.
what's up with this show and not accepting our own local babes? Mara sijui do not want Odhiambos, Mara Equatorial.
No, I'm just-
What's
Jasema
happening?
babes. Jasema I do not want Adhiambos.
It's the camaraderie of the good company, because that is squeezy. I'm seeing guys are importing from Dubai. I'm saying
I understand. Niggas are doing well.
As the only mixed race person here, I can say I'm always proud when I see people branching out of borders.
yes.
Yeah, very much.
True that, true that.
Equatorial Guinea have some fine ass babes, yeah.
Yes, and of course during the international break, so many games have been going on. England are probably going to qualify in their group. France as well.
Yeah.
Germany looking quite good, albeit the last international break they
Germany
lost
are looking
to
quite good.
Slovenia quite good. Okay, Luxembourg is a start padding team. Fair, I'll give them that. But at the end of the day, they've shown some
Signs.
progress. This is not the Germany from 2022. There
2014.
are some signs.
Yeah.
There are some signs that there's some improvement. Rudiger is
Which
yet to be
ones?
back. Musiala is
What
yet to
are
be back for the team.
six up?
Even Havertz is their starting number 9. He's yet to be back for the team. Those are three key players for them.
So
Yes.
it's unfortunate for them, but me seeing them not qualifying is kind of how I see Germany ending up. Because, I mean, come on, every World Cup we always have a juggernaut that does not qualify. Italy, Netherlands, we've seen these
Yes.
things happening. I think
Yes.
this time it's Germany.
It's Germany, it's done.
Ooh, really?
Let me see. Like I was looking for Germany.
Yeah, they're top of their group right now.
They're top of their group,
qualifiers.
tied 6 points with
Yes.
Slovakia and those other, and Northern Ireland. Northern
Eh,
Ireland.
'cause Luxembourg ndo mangwete kwa hiyo group.
Luxembourg are money people. Wanasema just because tuko na team, so the team will be there.
Yes. Okay, so Germany written off.
No, sorry.
It's a dead man shaft thing, right?
I don't know, man. Look, I like the jerseys, to be honest, and Big Will, he's a fan of Germany, right? So you might get to cook him if they don't qualify.
I always cook him, man. He knows it.
You cannot cook your league leader. Oh, he's not the league leader. Defending champion.
Are there some of these teams that people are sleeping on, that people need to watch out? Maybe
I'd say Albania.
Is it Albania?
I'll say Albania is one of the teams you need to watch out for because, first of all, angaliani group ya Albania, then you'll see they should not even be at number 2, considering the group that they're in is quite competitive.
Okay.
And the fact that wako hapo number 2 sitting pretty, the chance of being able to qualify, they're actually one team that I feel like you should watch out for. Albania is in the same group as who? Serbia.
And Serbia. Oh,
Albania is sitting above Serbia.
Above Serbia. And Serbia do have a team.
They do have a team. They have a good team.
All right, on the opposite of that spectrum, I think a team that has really underperformed is Sweden. In their group, they should be tied top with Switzerland. And yet they have 2 gunmen.
Yeah.
Mmoja amekuwa ngwete in that red jersey.
Yes. Mwingine is still pushing on with the league leaders.
Apparently, he's supposed to acclimatize to the league, yet he's played in it for 3 seasons.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I never seen no nigga acclimated to the same league. Like, it's crazy.
Yes, because considering they have Gyökeres and Isak, I know they haven't been, as Gyökeres has been playing, right? Isak ndo hakucheza last international.
Yeah, Gyökeres.
But at the end of the day, if you have those 2 gunmen up front, surely in a group with Switzerland, you should be battling with Switzerland to get top of that group and go to the World Cup. I don't think Sweden are really, they have fallen off.
They should be doing better. I mean, considering the attack that they kind of have, they should be doing much, much better. I was watching their game, was it against Switzerland? Kuna chance Isak cooked for Bagval.
Yes.
That Spurs player. I think he should have converted that. And I think that game they lost. I don't know if they lost that game, but they lost 2-1.
Yeah.
2-0. Yeah, so, and they were at home. Sweden were at home. So they are doing kind of badly. If you ask me.
Gyökeres, you need to step up for your nation.
Isak, he doesn't need to step up. He was the captain of that day, wasn't he? Oh, when Sweden got beat 2-0 at home, who was captaining the side?
Gyökeres.
No.
Live with a straight face.
I'm there too, live. But no.
What are you guys not talking about the fact that North Macedonia is sitting on the top of their group?
True as well, by the way.
In that group?
North Macedonia.
North Macedonia.
Wait.
Out of nowhere is sitting on the top of the group.
I was going to say, when you were asking a team that you could be sleeping on.
Yes.
Faroe Islands.
Come on, dog.
Oh, the extension in Norway.
Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Honestly, they defeated Czech. They are 1 point out of a World Cup playoff.
1 point.
Yeah.
But playoffs ndo watapigwa vizuri.
No, but would you even have fathom like Faroe Islands being a team at the end of World Cup
You
playoff?
want the extension in Norway.
Hao ni watu huko chini.
Lakini the extension
Start
the extension ya Norway.
Yeah.
Labda wameimport some players.
What?
You're so concerned with this. Do they have babes in Faroe Islands?
Hajaona bado.
I don't know about
He
this.
should be competing. He should be cheering on for Cape Verde because they have babes there and they're sitting on
You're
top
Cape
of their
Verde
group.
mina support.
Na ni
Yeah.
points moja tu ndo hapo.
Cape Verde might get there. They will get there.
They will get there. Of course, and Nicolette has done well to mention Norway because that is the one country where the centre forward is doing his job.
Yes.
Norway are looking threatening,
Eish.
man. And Odegaard, you nasty cheat. To have the audacity to celebrate going to the World Cup, yet he's done nothing.
Fuck off, man. Fuck off.
It's all been Haaland.
That's a big
It's been Haaland and Solo.
That's a big lie. That's a big lie. I have never seen a bigger lie on this podcast.
Solo anakuanga that man.
It is Haaland and
Anakuanga
Solo.
chini ya maji.
Who is captaining that side as they are winning?
The cheat. Gostigan. He does nothing. He does so down.
While one team called Sweden is being captained by Isak to an L,
Yes.
and on the verge, you could argue maybe not qualify for the World Cup.
Yes.
No,
Haaland is leading Norway.
no.
Yeah.
We are talking about captains. You understand? The other one is captaining a
So
side
what does
always.
Odegaard actually do? Just give them a team talk, ama?
No.
After the
great for
manager
them.
keeps quiet, then he's like,
When-
yes, boys, what he said.
When he was scoring
Ama?
5 goals, when he was greeting for him,
Not Odegaard.
Haaland. Come on, man.
Haaland's goals are personal.
He
Yeah,
is the
game
glue.
any
He is the
personal.
glue that
Oh
binds
my God.
together.
The glue.
He's the glue that binds together. He's a fucking captain.
Again, I've asked you, what does he do as a captain?
Yeah, captain the side. What do captains do?
Netflix, ama?
The captain captains has one very simple jobs to do. We all know them. You don't need to talk about them. So he's captaining the side. If they get to the World Cup, he'll be the captain at the World Cup.
I think there'll be such a surprise package in the World Cup.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
They'll get a good result against a big nation.
Are you saying between Norway and Denmark, who are the dark horses
Of
this
course,
time?
Denmark have always had a good team, man. Denmark always.
Yeah.
Are you seeing my boy Hoyland, who you guys decided to give up
Is
on?
that your boy?
Hao ni watoto wangu tu.
Tulisha give up.
Ona venye anafanya.
Tulisha give up.
Hajawahi ya mabando.
Dogo got 2 goals, by the way.
No kidding.
In a Belgium that may
he's
not.
Danish. Yeah.
Or
Patrick
Belgium.
Dogo also, Belgium 9, are shaky as hell.
I
Even if they
Belgium, I don't know how
qualify.
they're doing. I've not been checking them out. Trossard is not cooking over there?
They drew 0-0 with the North Macedonia.
Imagine.
North
North Macedonia is sitting on top of Belgium.
Oh,
Yes.
Like points wise.
Like they are going to qualify ahead of Belgium.
Ahead of Belgium and Wales. And them man there.
Just a point. Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay. Quite interesting to watch out for that one.
Okay. Do we need to speak about the big nations? You all know England, Spain, Germany, Brazil,
look,
Argentina will be there.
Look, I don't need to talk about that, but like
We're
you
not saying
mentioned,
Italy will be there.
Hapana. Hata Italy wakiingia World Cup wanatoka group stage. Italy
Hapana.
iko-
Hakuna.
World Cup with Rezegui leading the line.
Yes.
Hapana.
Please,
This is a
atatetea
serious
Colo
podcast,
Fiore.
bwana.
I mean, the sexiest man in England has to be there, bro.
So now you swing both ways.
Cape Verde, now it's Norway.
Just saying. Like,
You're so diverse.
no. I'm not ashamed to say another man is sexy. I am sexy as well. Yeah. I don't. This is not a big deal to me. Like, I don't understand. So he has to be
So
there.
you've just Calafiore's name.
Yeah, he has to be there, man. You
You
understand?
fancy Italy to do something? Because I
course.
think in defense they are very sorted with Calafiori and Bastoni
Yes.
and Donnarumma in goal. In midfield I think they're okay with Barella and Tonali, but huko mbele
You
ndo
forgot to mention Locatelli.
Hey, okay, we are sorry.
Locatelli, yeah.
You know what, that was one of the reasons why Spalletti got fired. How do you select the squad and auweki Locatelli hapo? Unataka kuendesha gari bila engine.
He's a captain? Who's the captain of Italy?
He's the captain of Juventus.
Oh, not the national team.
Yeah, not-
but I think the only time I was worried about Italy is when, is it 5-4? They did 5-4 with Israel. I was like, yo, conceding 4.
Yeah, that is very sad.
A bit suspect. Yeah.
But did you see what happened during that game? So apparently when they got into the dressing room, Gattuso alichapa watu makofi.
Wow.
Akasema
No
there's
way.
no way. Yeah. There's no way tunatoka kwa hii game tukipigwa nao asi. And that's why you see even after they won alienda paka akatukana hao ma players.
Where?
Holy crap.
That was personal. It was personal.
Yeah, they
Must have
cannot
been
afford.
personal.
Oh, fuck, I forgot to mention this. About the AFCON, CAF World Cup qualifiers. Do you hear about Eritrea?
What happened?
Eritrea is why they don't play the qualifiers. You know, they never played at all.
I discovered that on Saturday, but I
Yeah.
don't know the reason.
No, the boys cannot be allowed to get out of the country.
What?
Yeah. The national team cannot get out of the country. If they go, they don't come back.
They always come back less players.
Yeah.
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 How did Isak make it out?
Exactly. Alikuwa national team Walitoka tu wanacheza friendly. Those niggas don't come back, bro.
What?
Hey.
What?
Ndio Eritrea wako like, no, we are not participating in the World Cup qualifiers. Okay, I don't know about the Isaac
No,
case.
like, uko serious?
Yeah.
Are you joking about
I
it?
saw it on there.
They seek asylum in other countries once they leave our room.
Yes. So
So
they
they
cannot be
always
allowed.
struggle. I think there's even a story. Was it under 20s? I think it was the under 20s team. Sijui walienda wapi for some qualifiers or something, and they came back 6 of them from the whole team. So something like that. Wase uenda wanakuja less.
Wanajituma.
Wanarudi na
Is
legacy.
this the part
don't
where we
know,
say there's
Jituma
juju in football?
No, they just run away. I don't know. Maybe situations are that bad in Eritrea. I don't know, to be honest, but yeah, that's why
It's
Eritrea.
that bad, hey.
Eritrea was conspicuously missing out
Yeah.
from the World Cup qualifiers
Yeah.
in CAF.
They literally wrote a letter to CAF wakasema
Yeah, vijana wetu wakitoka hapa hata.
hawarudi.
Yeah, so
So what
double.
happens if you are like an Isak, like you are a younger Isak, you are
Utoke.
talented in football and you want
So
to
unahepa.
Yeah, unaepa.
So you just
Do the
play
money
from
things. Money pay
every
the
other
father,
club
yeah,
except your
Salzburg.
like, okay.
If you represent the national team, most probably you'll not get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah. So it's
All
great.
right.
Yeah.
But of course, England and the Tuchels and the Yamals and their Spains
Yes.
looking good with the World Cup qualifiers. A team that is, of course, going to win that group even without the likes of Mbappe and Saliba. They don't even need them.
I
to
like
play
how
this
you.
game.
I like. Let me say.
Yeah, he's a good.
Yeah, I like how you mentioned the
captain.
Saliba of attackers
Wake
and
me up,
the Mbappe of defenders. I like how you did that.
If your
Yeah.
France has its own slide.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, yeah. European juggernauts, bruv.
Otis, can can you tell them no slide can be displayed unless it has been approved by me, bro? No, seriously, what do you guys expect after the Champs win the World Cup next year? Zidane is gonna take over. Do we also expect the 2030 World Cup to go to France?
Is it cast in
After
stone?
they win the World Cup next year?
Yes.
Is it like a done deal? Like he's joining the national
Yes,
team?
he is. The Champs
But Zidane had said it. Yeah.
Oh.
Zidane had said it from before. That's the reason why he's not been accepting any club job.
Oh, especially Man
So
United.
he's joining when?
Okay.
Man United was
After the World Cup, the Champs is
after.
waving goodbye. Yeah.
So do you as a French fan, do you have what's it called, trust in Deschamps?
He's a guy who won a hat-trick of Champions Leagues.
No, but in
full
this
trust.
last one,
Yes, full trust.
considering other countries too, not just France, Peke.
I think it's a matter of when he walks into that dressing room, they'll respect him. They'll know him as a legend. The same way he walked into that Madrid dressing room, and even Ronaldo and the Ramoses had to stand in line, shape up. So at the end of the day, I think if France have a disappointing World Cup, it makes it even better that he's taking over. If France win the World Cup or have a good tournament, get to the final of the semis, it's even a positive because he's taking over a well done job by Deschamps. It's not like when Deschamps took over in 2012, he found a team that was disjointed from the 2010 World Cup in South Africa.
Yeah.
He's finding a balanced team. He's finding a good team of young players who are always together, Clairefontaine. So I think the future is looking good for France.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with that. I mean, for several things. One, I know he makes Saliba a better defender than Arteta has already made him, so that's fine.
Yes.
But also, this guy has never walked into I don't want to say maybe he's not a good coach. He's never gone into a disjointed squad.
Yes.
He went to Madrid. You had Cristiano Ronaldo, a
At
complete
his
side.
peak.
Yeah, at his peak.
Yes.
What do you mean at its peak?
Yeah.
Madrid.
Tony, Casemiro, Modric, they were at their peak as well.
Varane and Isco were not starters until he came.
I mean, Varane, kulikuwa na Ramos.
It was Ramos Pepe.
Kulikuwa na Pepe alikuwa.
Yeah, Pepe won the 2016 Champions League ndo akatoka.
Yeah, as in he has never gone to a place where you'd say like he needs to reconstruct this place.
But what does he need to reconstruct in
Yes.
France either?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So what
I would
your
like to
argument
see
is
him.
for a coach to be considered good? He
No,
had
no,
to
no.
be-
I'm
he
not
had to find a disjointed
No,
team.
no, no. That's what
So
I'm
by
saying.
that metric, Ancelotti is not a good coach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Ancelotti is the best.
That's a very subjective one for her, I know for sure. But I would like to see. I'm not saying he's not a good coach because of that.
Yes.
It's just like I feel like coaches get tested a bit more when they go to places which are sort of disjointed.
So
So when
that-
was Pep tested?
Never been.
Exactly. Is he a bad coach
Yeah,
now?
no, it's not. I feel like I need to see someone working from the ground up.
Oh, but Mateso.
Oh, man, but 6 years
Ah, no,
of
I said they can only
No.
date toxic women.
Exactly.
Eh.
Mna glorify
You go for
suffering.
I can turn the toxic women to be something better. But I'm just saying, it's not making him a bad coach,
Yes.
of course, but it's just what it is. He has gone to Madrid, it was a complete squad. He's gone to France, it's going to be
France is
complete as well.
technically a
So.
complete squad.
Yeah, as well. So, ni sawa tu. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
Unataka
enough.
kuja wapi?
No, my national team in Europe is France, so that's fine. Hawezi kuja Kenya. Napenda kuja Kenya.
So
We are
from
not
Real
coming.
Madrid,
Does this speak Swahili?
Madrid to what?
this
Bomet,
speak Swahili?
AFC.
No,
Ndio maana PS
Tushabana.
No, it's
Come
national
on.
team ya Kenya. But of course, it can. I'm not watering down his success. I'm just saying I would like maybe to see him do something different.
Waudo. Basically anasema ende league achukue team kama Strasbourg. And then
Yeah, I'm a Lille.
something like that. That's what he's saying.
Just something different challenge.
But then again, when you have a coach, player, person of such a class,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
World Cup ndio hii hapa next year, you can't
Yeah, of
even.
course, of course.
Yeah.
I'm not watering
But I
down
don't
anything.
understand what you're saying.
Bado atakuku kwa I reckon.
najua unataka acheze 7 faces ndio ukuwe satisfied.
Ashazoea.
You wanted to coach 7 World Cups.
And I like the way he's
How long has it taken you to think of that?
I like the way he's ignoring the fact that he's saying Arteta shaped Saliba and he's forgetting Saliba was on loan for 3 years before he
At
even became a player.
Saint-Étienne. Yeah.
What?
And
It's not Arteta
Marseille.
who shaped him up.
No, it's Arteta, bro.
Arteta where?
Saint-Étienne and Marseille.
Yeah, it's alikuwa Marseille.
He's making
Alikuwa
him.
Marseille.
He's making him a
Was
better.
you 3 years?
No, it was one season.
He was in Saint Etienne,
For a
Then
season,
Marseille,
then
yeah.
Marseille for another season.
then Nice on loan, and then Marseille.
Yeah, one season. Yeah.
Then by the time he was
Then-
coming back to
He was
Arsenal,
bona fide already.
he was a complete.
Yeah.
and
Arteta
So
has-
Arteta doesn't know how to build. Arteta can't build a player, so una disidana
Is Magalhaes a joke to you?
Magalhaes wo.
Is he a joke
What
to you?
umebuild?
What are we?
What umebuild?
God damn, I love the fact that we are into, of course, Saliba and Magalhaes because the Premier League is back this weekend. Futani tamu sana because I believe this is the weekend where inakwanga elephant anaangukanga chini ya mti.
Elephant gun.
A certain North London team is going to Craven Cottage this weekend where they rarely perform well.
I'll be honest. Since the start of the season, if there's a place I've been looking forward to going.
Yes.
Craven Cottage.
All right.
I need to make that my home. I need to demolish that one. Your cottage mezeeka sana. Build a fucking mansion, man. I'm ready for that one. I feel like, again, like I mentioned a bit earlier on, one of those grounds that are tricky for us and we have dropped points before. Now we are going to wipe the floor with their garden masses. I'm so ready for that. Yeah.
Sure of that?
Yeah.
100%.
Well,
Yes.
Put money on it.
in fact, the masked man, I reckon the phase you're going into, he will score more goals than he has in the first phase.
Oh,
The
come
first-
on.
Yeah.
Jimenez with
He
the
has
cheekbones like
3
you're
goals so far
happy.
in the
He has 3 goals, yes.
in 7 games.
Yes.
Yeah, which
That's
is
a
a
proper striker, right?
3 goals.
Wait.
Cheki,
Proper
3
striker.
goals.
Jimenez with the cheekbones atakuwa hapa kamfanya nini?
Wanajua Salih.
I defend each and one of those proper striker, right? Three
Look,
goals in 7
if I
games.
have
World class,
absolutely-
world class, world
Yeah,
class.
yes. I've no problem with my striker. The team is not struggling of goals. Everybody is scoring goals. I mean, Benjamin Sesko has the same number.
mnamnyima penalties.
Sesko has the same number of goals as our defenders. In fact, I reckon Calafiori has contributed more goals than him.
Shesko hasn't started every other game.
Whose problem is that? Calafiori's?
Unlike your masked man that you're
Whose problem is
defending.
that? So,
I know it's
My question-
obsession with
my-
our marksman has more
Calafiori.
goals than
Yes,
Sesko.
you know my question with the Gyökeres is when it comes to the tough defenses.
Yep.
Didn't score against United, didn't score against Liverpool, didn't score against
We
Newcastle.
don't need him for that, bro.
You bought him
We-
for those kind of games.
No.
Because that is what you lacked last
No,
season.
we were not lacking against Manchester City, were we?
Bwana.
We beat Manchester City for 5 last season.
Bwana.
Honestly.
Yes. What Waudu is trying to tell you in short is
Oh, amekuwa
at
translator.
some point, at some point,
Yes.
you as a fan, you need to be accountable for Victor Gyökeres.
Yes,
Not
that's
even
what I'm
that,
saying.
not even that. Nyash, even you know well within your soul, well within your heart, a goal for Gyökeres against Liverpool or City or United, you celebrate that more than a goal against
It will
Fulham.
solidify his
No,
position as a number 9.
Come on, dog.
Yeah, position yake iko concrete. Safe and secure. Nobody's touching it. We did not struggle against Liverpools, against Cities, against Uniteds, against Nani last season. We never did. We never did. So we didn't buy him for that.
You bought him for
But
Leeds United.
Did you see us against Bournemouth?
For Leeds United.
Did you see us
bought him for
against-
Leeds
They bought him
United.
for the
Leeds
hair
there?
flips.
Was Leeds
You
there
bought
last
him for
season?
Leeds. He start parted against Leeds this season.
Ulikuwa season gani wewe last season? Leeds walikuwa last season.
No, he start parted against Leeds this season.
Start padding 2 goals. 2 goals is start padding.
Yes. Mbona anafunga Leeds pekee?
Bro, start padding is
I think
getting
he
like
also-
5 goals.
I think for me personally, I'd say he needs a bit more of character.
Yes.
He has characters. He
Last
flips
game
his
when
hair
you
every
played
time.
against West Ham, I get that penalty. Bro, no one is taking that penalty. I was brought here to
Yeah.
bang penalty goals.
Nah.
It is my job as the new
Nah,
man.
that one
I
is
don't
different.
think Saka should have taken that penalty,
Nah.
and I think he should have raised a hand or
It's
thrown a pass.
a
about.
milestone game for Saka.
Milestone.
Yeah.
What was he achieving?
200 appearances.
50 times a game. Huh?
Appearance points how?
200 appearances for us, no? It's only right that you bag that and get a goal.
No man,
Yeah.
unapea striker wako chance ya
No,
No,
kufanya
you
hiyo
guys do.
kazi.
You need your striker to
Strikers
get goals. Ours is going to get
But
goals.
for the record, you're promising us a win for Arsenal at
Craven Cottage.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, we bought Gyökeres not to score against Man Cities, not to score against Uniteds, against these teams, the low blocks where we go and get choked. Basically, because we can't break them down. Fulham is one of them. Crystal Palace is another one.
Aston Villa.
Bournemouth, Aston Villa.
Newcastle is one of them. Did
Yes,
he do
and
anything?
he
in the-
won a penalty, and we all know what happened after that. Exactly. So he's doing his job. He's doing his job, but
What's
of
that?
course he needs to get more goals.
Okay.
Yeah, simple.
It's okay. 5 seasons later, Nya should be complaining when
I
he
don't
only has
understand
10
his
goals
mental-
every season.
I'll be like a 3-time
He's
league
waxing
winner.
lyrical
That's
about
fine.
how there's a winger in the league who has more goals than Gyökeres, by the way.
Who?
Antoine Semenyo.
That's not a problem.
Actually,
Semenyo, this is his what season?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yes.
Arsenal game week 8, Fulham away. Game week 9, Crystal Palace home.
See?
Game week 10, Burnley away.
Yes.
Now that's where he'll come to life. Burnley. That's where he'll come to life.
Game week 11, Sunderland away.
Hiyo sasa kwanza hata hat-trick. Hiyo hata hat-trick.
Yeah, Sunderland is a tough
Hizo
team.
lazima afinye. Hizo
a
lazima
tough team.
afinye.
And then the last two,
Yes.
Tottenham at home.
Hiyo hata blank.
Yeah.
Big game. Not London derby. Hiyo hata
No,
blank.
no way.
Then,
Yeah.
an inform by then, Chelsea away.
He might.
So how many goals? How many goals are we looking at?
I think
How many games are those?
0. These are Arsenal's next 6 games.
Yes,
Gyökeres will get 3 goals in the next 6 games.
I think he gets 5.
5.
Yes.
Three.
Five
I'll
with
give him
which,
3.
with which,
I'll give him 3.
which matches?
Which matches? It start off with Fulham.
Fulham, of course, ni blank.
No.
Fulham is not scoring.
No. Look, I don't care which games. Hata Kenya Africa zote bao moja in one game.
It makes sense.
Yeah. 5
Hata
goals.
ukichapo bora yafunga kwa sawa.
Tuchape? No. Hatuchapi, man.
Yes.
But I'm saying 5 goals or a minimum of 4. Akikaukiwa sana in 6 matches.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
fair enough.
Yeah.
And to you, that's a good.
I think if
That's
you
a
get
good record
that's
for
why
a
I said
striker.
3 goals in the next 6 in the next
So
6
a goal every 2 games.
Yeah.
But enough about Victor. What about your striker? How many goals do you fans expect from him?
Wait. Stop right there.
Doyo.
Shesko.
Today I brought back up,
Hapana.
goddammit.
Why are they concerned about Shesko? Because they told us we've signed a failure because he had only how many goals in a season?
Was it 13?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, umesema umeleta Europe's top goal scorer.
Bagsman.
So who should be on the chopping board more? The one who is apparently a flop or the one who's supposed to be a top scorer
He
who
was bought
hasn't?
for more money, wasn't he?
It doesn't matter. Sister,
Yeah,
to be honest. If it was release clause.
Yeah, they got release clause.
And Nani alisema? That's not our problem.
No, but
Yours was bought for more money.
It
He has to
doesn't matter.
deliver.
We already brought him with low expectations. So Kenya atafanya
Low
tutamchia.
expectations.
Yeah.
Si mulisema he's the worst tumeenda for the worst striker in Europe.
Nani alisema?
Nyinyi munaenda for the best na kuna
Where?
goal tatu peke yake so
I
far.
mean, even the Ballon d'Or says it all. This is not us saying.
Yeah,
You want the
sure.
Ballon d'Or?
But
Sasa
You're on
Let's
record
Ballon
going
d'Or.
against Sesko.
Saying
Young
what?
man,
Yes.
you are a respectable presenter in the country, bwana. You are listening to Countrywide at Sporty FM.
Yes.
Surely.
What have I changed?
What do you mean?
What have I changed?
There's more pressure on Nini.
There's no pressure on
No,
Shesko.
everybody has pressure.
There's no pressure on
Even us
Shesko.
as his fans, we did not put more pressure
Pressure on him.
I had put more pressure on Beumo and Cunha than
Same.
Sesko.
Yes.
Because you thought you'd get Gyökeres, maybe. That's why.
No.
I mean, we all know Sporting wanted to sell you guys.
No.
And they said no.
No.
But
Amorim is the one who didn't want Gyökeres.
Yeah.
Look, I have pressure of my own, okay? I want to win the league. So I don't give a fuck about pressure in
You have the
Sesko.
same pressure. You have the same pressure every other season.
No, this is different.
We're winning the league. We're winning the league.
This is
We're winning-
different. This is different.
Sing a different song. Maybe
I-
nyinyi ndo nuksi yenu.
I have all the resources now, unlike before. Which is what? The depth,
Shesko.
striker. Shesko
You're
is not
concerned
here.
with Shesko. Rather than you're
concerned with that
concerned with
guy.
the fact that
Why would
Gyökeres
I be
hasn't.
concerned with Shesko and have the best striker in the world?
Who's not up to par. Who's not up to par yet. Who has not shown.
Bwana, nikujiwa na Range Rover tafadhali.
Okay, all right. Yo, the numbers, bro.
Listen,
Numbers
I'm
gani?
also gonna back up Nyash. We have the best striker in the world.
Yeah.
But
God.
just because he's not performing right now, or he's not scoring goals, doesn't mean he's.
That does not make him the best striker in the world. Haaland,
listen.
Haaland, when he came on board, he already had a certain kind of best
Let me
striker
land.
in here solidify.
Exactly.
And alikuja akahit the ground star running.
Let me land.
The world.
Let me land.
Yes.
Maybe
For
he's the one who needs to be
Gyökeres,
arrested now.
Uta crash.
listen.
Let him learn.
For Gyökeres to perform, the manager has to bend tactics to suit Gyökeres.
Oh my
Okay.
God, then he's not the best striker in the world.
Listen, listen,
He's not the best striker in the world. He's not the best. Nimekwambia ina crash, unang'ang'ana. I am trying to spare you.
Ask Haaland to perform without being
Pigia
given
Haaland
service.
simu.
Ask Haaland to perform without being given service.
Mama.
You cannot use service as an excuse.
Okay, sawa. I'm not using that as an excuse. But
Na si mko na Declan Rice, mko na Zubamendi, mko na sijui nani.
Let me land.
Land, because you're crashing. Ndege yako
I want you to look at previous season and see how Saka was being marked. Saka was being marked.
Sasa tumelega kwa Saka. Saka has just different position.
Saka was being marked by 4 or 5 people. Right now, Gyökeres is taking half of those people. Saka
where?
is getting enough of space and he's shooting.
No.
Thank you, audience.
Today, your backup is not working.
You see,
Your backup is making it worse.
If there will nimepata pancha.
you see, you guys are all over him. Like, what the fuck is it? You can't let him talk. Let him cook.
Because he's not cooking, man. He's
You're
crashing.
intercepting.
Best
You're
striker.
Where's he
intercepting.
intercepting because of the turbulence?
Here's the thing. We have the best striker, but give him the service that he requires. And you're lying to us here. Ati Amorim didn't want him. Amorim wanted him. You guys
No.
and made a
Nikupe article.
Bro, hizo articles ni quacks.
Quacks gani na yeye mwenyewe
wanted him.
aliulizwa kwa press conference akasicheka akasema no. Aliulizwa kwa press conference iko YouTube.
Because alitokwa.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Let me tell you,
Let's
you
move
cannot
Listen,
say someone is a best striker and they can't hit the
Listen,
this is how you accept.
I'm never gonna accept.
Mimi naweza kaa hapa the whole night niagu na wewe.
All night long.
I'm never gonna accept that a buddy rejected me.
Yes.
He's never gonna accept that. He's never gonna accept that he was rejected.
Sasa mambo ameland, but seriously, fans of the Wildcard
Ameland
out
vibaya.
there. Seriously, hapa kuna presenters countrywide, best FPL manager, Fisherman anafanya vitu zake kule. There's an F1 podcaster here.
Yes.
There's a rugby champion in the studio right now as we speak, and there is no way if you ask all of them, Gyökeres cannot be better than Haaland, Kane, Mbappe this season as strikers. There is no way.
This season.
There is no way.
No, I'm saying when we signed Gyökeres, we signed the best striker in the world.
You guys are snorting some really cheap stuff.
Yeah,
And it's
best
really
striker
getting
in
to
the
your
world,
brains.
Uongo.
No,
Signing
check
a
it.
striker, yes, but best striker in the
we
world.
signed when we signed Gyökeres, we signed the best striker in the world.
Okay.
Who scored more goals than him?
Sikia.
When you were signing him?
Hii ni ya best striker in the world ni kama ile ukiambiwa you have a
This
nice
is-
face that only
this
your
is
mom can love.
This is Haaland's record. He's only blanked once
When we
this
signed,
season.
do I have to interpret this shit for you guys?
He's not the best striker
When we
in the
signed-
world.
Hashtag triggered.
There you go.
When we signed,
My God.
I'm not
yes.
saying he is right now.
You guys are making it bad.
Sasa leo umepatikana.
No.
Ay, bwana.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this.
Listen.
Waudo,
Yes.
Waudo,
Amerudi. F1 amerudi.
because he's talking about Victor being the best striker.
Yes, when we signed him.
Let's ask
Even
ChatGPT.
now that you've signed him,
Yes.
how many goals do you think is gonna get at the end of the season? And do you think the likes of Haaland, Sesko will have more goals than him?
Maybe Haaland. Because of,
Semenyo as well.
I thought you were talking about strikers.
Strikers.
No, but you know, we're talking about strikers and you have Semenyo and Akina Ikitike in this conversation who are also doing bad things.
No, Semenyo is not a striker.
It doesn't matter, but why are you having a conversation of goals?
Is it not your question?
But let's just limit it to strikers.
Yeah.
For now. For
Thank
strikers.
you.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you
Because if you
satisfied?
mention Semenyo, you'll be tempted to mention Kina Ize.
Ize amefanya?
Kina.
Utatu wataki
That's
basi
the names.
nyingine.
But let's
Hata nimeamka usingizi hata imeruka.
let's just focus this on purely
Who ni
strikers.
translator?
This was supposed to be a short and sweet podcast. I don't know why we're dragging it.
Mimi hadi nimeamka
It's
nimeacha
your
kusikia usingizi.
Allegations you've come here with, man.
No. You asked me a very good question.
Yes.
I think Haaland outscores him because he's on some crazy form. I think Gyökeres gets 20 league goals this season. So the Arsenal is also everybody is scoring goals. You understand? So it's not just him. And maybe ataanza to take maybe more of penalty duties, but I reckon 20 league goals. That's the question.
20 is fair. 20 is fair.
All the way to taking us to win the title.
But what about Seseko?
Ses-
Don't just keep
Wachana
quiet here and
Seseko.
attack. Don't just keep
Yeah,
quiet here and
I'm
attack
But-
Arsenal fans. You guys
But
also
how
need to be
are we
accountable
attacking
to-
you? We're not accountable to anything. Again, I'm bringing it back to you. When we
let's
signed
facts.
Shesko,
Yeah.
he did not have an enormous number of goals. We had Rashford who had more number of goals if you think about it in that sense, right?
Yeah.
We signed him for him to become a build-up striker. Hana pressure this season. He's
Build
meant to
up,
perform
and that's
20
why-
goals. That's the reason why we sent him. Alafu second of all, munakaa hapa munasema sijui service. Yes,
So you bought him, builder. That's why you've signed him for what? 70 what?
ni sawa, pesa iko kwa hamna shida.
It's the market, man.
It's not the market.
It's the market.
It's a market where a striker with 13 league goals is moving
Sasa
for.
huo mwenye akona 13 league goals, that means hii season akiscore 15 atakuwa amefanya amazing things, ameturegeshea
Before
pesa.
we
Shida iko
started
wapi?
recording, Otis told you, man, it is the market we are in right now.
Which man? Nah.
Understand, boss.
Nyinyi watu wa kugongwa.
You paid 105 million for a midfielder.
Yes.
So you can't talk money.
Yo, bro, he was moving. That was one of the
Unaona,
best in the
at this
league.
particular
Yes.
point, you're even
Was Sesko
forgetting.
the best striker in the league? He was.
But that's why I'm asking you, what
at
pressure does
times-
Shesko have? He was not the best striker when we
price
signed
tag,
him.
the price tag,
The
bro.
price tag has never been a problem. We signed Anthony with that amount of money and we never gave him the same
See,
pressure.
you get Conde every day.
Tumezoea kuspend money. Weka about the
Imaanisha
shida
kuna
yako.
pressure. Kuna pressure all the
Hii
time.
mambo ya price tag ndio ambie Jesse J na BOB. Anyway, as you can see on the graphic screen, there's that man right there, Harry Maguire, who had the chance to, of course, get the win at Anfield last season, but couldn't come up to it, man. He fluffed that chance, got away with a 2-2 draw. The game is coming back again, man. Anfield settings. Do you believe there's a chance?
as a Man United fan.
Do you believe?
The silence.
Do you believe there's a chance?
You're the only Man
No,
United
I believe
fan.
there's a chance.
I like the way he's saying, like as a Man United fan, and the way he has defended against Arsenal. Everything. You'll even
He was
forget that he's an
attacking against
Arsenal fan.
Yeah, you think he's not an Arsenal fan.
But I personally believe if Arne Slot comes with a back four of course, the Twaka, Konate.
Konate is not playing.
Konate is out.
Bwana Sesko, I want a hat trick.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
if it is Kake's, Virgil, is it Jaren Kansa? I think maybe Kansa. No, Kansa was
left there,
Oh my
Gomez.
God, it'll be Gomez.
Yeah.
Another Twaka. Remember he's talking about And then Frimpong. Especially
But I
if
don't think
Frimpong
even your
starts,
worry should be.
I think we should use that.
I don't
flank,
even
man.
think the worry
Yeah.
should be Shesko. I think my worry right now is Cunha.
007 Ashagonga. Yeah.
My worry is Cunha because I was expecting so much more for him. Even if it's not in terms of scoring, at least in terms of creating the gameplay.
And the
because
best we saw the Fulham game.
Mumerusha Diallo huko nyuma, and Diallo could be doing that work to make space for Akina Cunha and Mbeumo. And then they're not able to, like Cunha especially.
Highest
They're
XG
not
in the
able.
league. Yeah.
Bana.
So unasema what? Matias anakunya on your expectation?
Bana. Vibaya tena.
Watu ni warafu.
Yellow card na coffee. Hata si warning.
My problem is Cunha. I have nothing wrong with Shesko because for him, to be honest, my expectations were very low. He's been exceeding my expectations so far. Huyu mtu wetu wewe umecheza ligi. You are very familiar with the Premier League. You're very familiar with how the league is meant to be. You should be the one. Unaona Mbeumo when it was very easy for him to adjust so quickly.
Yeah.
The fact that we've gone and suffocated Ahmed Diallo in
At
the
wing
back.
back,
Alafu umepewa position you're doing nothing.
Yeah.
In an
I'll be
Igbo.
honest, I agree with that. I thought Mateus Cunha is one of those, like you're saying, hit the ground running. He was killing it at Wolves. So I was expecting he will continue from where he left, just like Brian. So it's a bit crazy that he has not yet done that. Yeah.
And also, you're expecting Liverpool to bounce back versus United.
3 defeats in a row, man.
Considering like the media has been against Salah, the media has been against.
Nobody's
Slot.
against him. He has just been terrible.
We have to call them out. If you're calling out Sheshko and Gyökeres, even call the star player. Call them out. as
Mo
well.
Salah has been crap this season.
I need to get him over.
Why do you think I have more points on FPL than you?
You don't have more
You are Mo
points
Salah.
in FPL than me.
Yeah?
Don't.
Hebu angalia.
The episode you've been lying left, right, and center. And then we'll go back to FPL.
How many did you
but
get?
We'll go back to FPL.
Yeah.
But
Salah has been terrible.
there's been that against Salah.
Yes.
There's been Slotby has been revealing a lot through the media. He's been talking about. He's been talking about injuries affecting them as part of why they haven't been as well as they have been last season. Yeah, I know it's part of the game. Regarding Salah,
Which injuries?
I was about to ask which injuries are these that are which key players?
He personally talks about injuries affecting the team.
Which one?
Which ones?
No, but
which
he
key
talks
players?
So he's lying then.
Yes, there you go. But he talks about injuries. He talks about injuries affecting his team. And then when he talks about Salah,
Yeah.
with Salah, it's more of because at a new fans were ball. There's no Trent over there, and there's no Trent over there. So the numbers.
Oh my God, that's the worst excuse.
God.
That's the worst excuse. Acha nayo. Acha even your plane is crashing. Don't land it.
Young man, Haaland anacheza na Foden Man City na anacheza na Odegaard Norway.
Yeah.
His numbers do not dwindle in this way. Numbers lazima produce kwanza.
Yeah.
He's a key figure in that team with the Van Dijk.
Part of Salah's success was Trent's contribution.
Oh my God.
It's
Having the worst.
I want to ask you a simple question.
It's not bad.
I want to ask you a simple question. Did Rooney subsize? Did Rooney's numbers go down after Ronaldo went to Madrid?
In fact, they got better.
I'm just saying.
But this is Slot.
It's like Harry Kane and Son.
It's as if Nimindo nimesema no, it's him.
No, you said part of Mo Salah.
Slot said Salah is not performing because Trent is going to Madrid.
Let me tell you guys something that people need to finally
Salah's
accept.
numbers going down. It's due to
No,
Nani's
it's
presence.
like-
Hapana, hiyo ni ufala bana.
It's not like part. It's everything. Because how
Hadi
many
assisters iko.
Yeah, he's doing nothing. He's not scoring. He's not assisting. Has he contributed more than 3 goals this season in the league? How many?
Yes. Wait, so you said you own him in FPL. You said you own him in FPL. You should be able to know.
Yeah, I don't have him. I'm saying maybe you don't have points because you have him. He has been a shadow of the guy we used to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not tracking back defensively. He's not contributing to goals. Okay, I know Liverpool are scoring goals, but he's not contributing as he used to.
Ameachia Kitike hiyo kazi.
Yeah. So Ekitike is the best player for Liverpool this season in my books.
True.
So yeah, I mean Mo Salah is moving a bit mad, to be honest.
And regarding Isak, he's talking about he needs. Okay, me I don't know about this, but he talks about he needs time to catch
Do you
up.
agree with
Bwana,
that?
he's played in the league for 3 years.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, Isak nayo sikubali hiyo jinga.
Let me learn.
Yes.
He talks about that.
The pilots in this show.
That one I'm not sure.
Do you
to be
agree with him
honest.
though?
That one I'm not sure because there's that issue of okay, you've been here from seasons
Yeah.
for some time and you've come back from injuries kutoka Newcastle.
Oh my God.
You've performed for both Sweden and your country.
He's not performed for Sweden.
Isak wasn't injured. He just lacked match fitness.
Yeah.
He was
And,
training when he was
it was not injury. It was him himself refusing to play to force the move.
Yeah, at Newcastle.
Wait, Jitete, wenu tunangoja adapt nini?
I'll say this: he didn't have a preseason. It's a very big thing when you're preparing for league or any tournament. He didn't train with a team with a group of people for 3 months. Angekuwa na train maybe na hata Newcastle. It gives a different perspective on how he'll blend in with Liverpool.
Yes.
But remember, right now he has to work on his fitness. Aside from just normal fitness, match fitness, and then now the team chemistry.
So by that
How long is it supposed to take?
No. So by that metric, we should also let Gyökeres off the hook.
Yeah.
Because he only played 2 preseason games.
Only let him
Going hard on him. The best.
So hata kunya tumwache, hata kunya tuachane. Hata kunya tuachane.
We should forgive him.
How many more weeks?
Oh my God.
We should.
You guys think it's like playing FIFA?
No.
Player huku umweke transfer kesho. Na ni mgonjwa na aje.
But to some extent, he has some point because nasikia siku hizi anacheza games za veterans ndo match fitness.
So how many more weeks do you give Isak to adapt to the Premier League that he has been the last 3 seasons?
No, it depends with his body, not me.
So you can't speculate as your own player.
Slaughter
If you're saying it depends on the
international break. From there now, from there now, we should be able to expect. And he also said when you
From November.
yeah, and he also said tuache kuweka pressure kwa Isak because when we will look back at his career at Liverpool, we won't be bothered with these first few games. He said,
What if it turns out to be their Benteke with their handicap?
Yeah.
that's a what if.
I guess we'll never know.
No?
Are you sure?
Where December?
Are you sure though?
Weekend prediction?
Yeah, Liverpool
United.
versus
Yes.
Yeah.
I always say United is a tricky team
Yes.
after a break. So I can't be so sure
Atumtashinda.
based on the way we've been playing.
Yes.
So Ebu sema win draw lose.
A prediction, yeah.
Obviously, ndasema win. I'm a Liverpool
Sawa
fan.
ndio hiyo.
I mean, I've never been more confident going to Anfield.
Yes.
This is the best time.
Yes,
This is the best time.
Nieke hiyo Frimpong nao tuwaka zamu.
Look, to be
So
honest,
do we say that Mateus Cunha, this is his chance
has
to come out of his casket?
Actually, by the way, I have seen the future. Ahmad assist is on the cards. I can see Sesko scoring in the first half.
Yes.
Mbeumo and Cunha wrapping it off in a 3-2 win for Manchester United.
Look, I don't need your help as Arsenal, but I will not mind it.
You will not mind it.
I will not mind it. I will not mind it. So if you decide to do that, so be it.
Okay, fair enough. But then over the weekend, I was talking to Delvin and he told me a hot take. He said, as of now, Liverpool hawaguzi number 1 hadi season ishe. Hadi ama next season ianze.
I don't think that's a hot
Alisema
take.
sasa hivi mmeshika hapo.
Yeah.
Liverpool hawakuli.
That's not a hot take. If you, I don't know if you think it's hot.
Ni kitu iko.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's obvious
because
to see.
I don't know who's gonna take us off of that place. So I think we're gonna maintain it all the way. Yeah.
Okay, sawa. And before we just get to the FPL, some breaking news from the FKF. I can see, guys are in need of jobs, bwana. I can see they're
That's
hiring
facts.
opening positions, chief finance officer, nilifanya kichurio. Commercial director, national grassroots football coordinator, chief security officer, events officer, legal officer, integrity officer, leagues and competitions officer, officer, secretary, branch liaison officer, and safeguarding officer. Jobs, iko kazi Kenya, the FKF is hiring guys, send your applications.
All the best.
Wow.
Hapo kuna jobs ka 3. Nishaona naweza apply.
Game week 7 ulikuwa na
Make up a fitness administrator.
Naweza kuwa assistant wa Venant.
Venant, last game week ulikuwa na how many points?
God damn it.
I'm trying to
By the way,
70 points.
Ulikuwa na 70 points?
Yes.
By the way, you will stop pump faking me into making a team. FBL imenilemea guys. And I have Haaland and Salah na bado imenilemea.
It's because you have Salah. Toa Salah weka ikitike.
Or maybe you are just the problem.
This is what I can tell you, Audo, is try to plan your transfers between now and the next international break, because it will help you. Kuna certain teams, they do have good fixtures, as you've seen with Arsenal. But it starts
Tricky.
It starts with game week 8. Nottingham Forest, a team that has had a bad form.
Hiyo now is bad form.
Na bado.
Ni kubaya form.
They are hosting Chelsea.
So
Yes.
So you think we pick what, Chelsea players?
Yeah, so Kina Pedro over there should be doing justice. Nearly noticed Chelsea have cheap midfielders. Kina Caicedo, Kina Enzo Pia. They're 6.5, 6 million. And they're getting you points on behalf of, what's it called? Parma. Yes. And then we also have to talk about Arsenal. Fulham versus Arsenal. You've been confident enough in Arsenal. I have to ask you now, other than Victor scoring, who do you think FPL managers should consider from the Arsenal team?
Good question. I reckon the phase we are going into, looking forward to seeing Saka and Eberechi Eze. I think Odegaard is out as Jukani for a month. I don't know how long. How long? Yeah.
Such a
I think the next
weak leader.
I think the next 4 the next 4 games I don't think he'll be there. So I guess Havertz is back. So I reckon more game time for Eberechi Eze now. Yeah, so Eze, of course, Saka.
Havertz is back.
Yes, and
So that means Gyökeres is eating bench.
Hey, Gyökeres anakula bench game ya Carabao vibaya sana. And maybe Gabriel because of them clean sheets. Yeah, so those are the guys I would reckon for Arsenal.
Okay. So Burnley do play Leeds. Hapo kuna cheap assets unaweza get kina Anthony kutoka Burnley, and also Leeds have
Anthony
cheap players like 4.0 million cheap players mnaweza angalia huko that are active. Crystal Palace and Bournemouth.
Semenyo must be
You've
in your
mentioned
team.
Semenyo.
Ismail Assar also should be a contender. Yes.
I think Mateta has been struggling, but I think this phase we are going into, he will score some goals. Has been coming very close.
And lastly, of course, other than Manchester United and Liverpool, Manchester City play Everton. And this is where I'm captaining Haaland. Because he has been in form, he's only blanked once, and that was versus Spurs. So because he's on form and he's scoring goals, I have him over there versus Everton. Everton do concede goals.
Yeah. My eye will be on Grealish, man.
Score goals.
I was about to say that. I think
yeah.
Grealish is someone you should have in the team.
Yeah.
Because it stinks of a draw.
That rule applies for playing against parent.
Grealish is on loan.
Is he
He's
on
on
loan?
permanent.
Ni loan?
No, ni loan.
Or need to sell him this weekend.
He's on loan.
Maybe get in the eye or something.
Ingekuwa permanent,
Yeah.
tungejua hiyo bei.
Then
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a loan.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Trivia, Mr. Otis, Mr. Liverpool. Are the questions ready? Ini ile ina battery.
No.
Hapa mchakato alafu. By the way, guys, no. The production team told us that the buzzers on this side don't work, so
Yeah.
zirudisheni tu.
The trigger is on this side of the table.
Question 1.
Hey.
Who was the top scorer in FKF Premier League in the year ending 2024?
The year ending 2024, so that's last season.
Umepress na mjui.
Siendo ame hit first crack 5 4
3.
yeah
2, 1.
Gone.
I think the year ended 2024 was Capaito
No.
Omala
Omala.
in the league.
Omar.
Nah.
He said Omala.
Venant.
God damn it. Yeah, it was
Kapaito
between
ilikuwa
them.
last season. Ile ingine ilikuwa Omala.
Yeah, 23
Alafu
24
ile ingine ilikuwa
Question 2. Who was the top English goal scorer in the 2024-2025 season?
Umesema English ama EPL? English like from England. That's the nationality. Hiyo ni steamer.
Umesema 2022-2025 season?
No.
24-25.
22-25 aje.
Which season? 24-25. This is the last season.
Kwani election.
I'm scoring Englishman.
Hatusemi ni Harry Kane hapo.
No, in
Yeah.
the,
It's not.
he's English, but he's also in the EPL.
Yeah.
That's the okay. Wow.
English in the EPL wanakuwa very kidogo. Kama si Harry Kane ni nani?
It can't be Rashford, of course.
5, 4, 3,
Pass.
2, Ole Watkins.
Ujanipea.
Wow.
Kwani sijapewa chance ya kujibu?
Aungesema.
You have my mind.
Question 3. Which English club qualified for the 2024-2025 UEFA Champions League after finishing fourth?
Haijaikuwa rahisi. Chelsea.
No.
Maliza swali.
Sinisha maliza.
Yeah, live. Jibu.
I'm just here.
Maliza. Ndio mali kwa kwambia.
Which English club qualified for the 2024-2025 UEFA Champions League after finishing fourth in the PL?
2024-2025.
Yeah.
Spurs.
Nope.
Newcastle.
Izujibu.
Nope.
No, acha yewe.
Jibu basi.
Ni?
Watulie.
Hajui.
Kemoda. Useless. Jibu.
5,
5,
4,
4,
2.5. 1.2.
Forest. No, it's not for.
Rest. Bwana Zidane break.
Wait, -1 bwana.
Aston Villa.
Villa finished fourth. No, hata ningepea Newcastle a chance. Yay. Okay. Yani leo Venant ana lead trivia. Wait.
This is weird.
Endelea.
Question 4.
Venant is leading.
Who was the Euro 2024 Golden Boot winner?
Fuck. Jibu. Sumfinya wa kwanza. Ndio.
Ni Mbappe.
No.
How? Well, let us use our brains. Hapo ulikatwa au kuchora.
Harry Kane.
No.
No. Si Harry Kane.
Waudo.
Yamal.
Yamal wasn't there.
Nicolette.
Si amesema Euro, the recent Euro.
2024.
Yeah.
Nicolette.
Si Yamal ndio ameshinda Euros juzi.
Your chance, Nicolette. I forgot it.
Hakuna.
Dani Olmo.
You to the
Would have been a Spanish. Hata ningeguess Fabian Ruiz. Wow, alikubaya.
Question 5. Yeah?
Zima swali za leo.
Which player scored Arsenal's first hat-trick of the 2024-2025 season?
Wait, for the record, only 5 seconds ishapita. For the record, ishapita.
5,
Ngoja.
4,
3, 2, 1.
Havertz.
haiwezi kuwa.
It was. Hiyo ni guess one. That was my answer.
Mimi ni fan wa Arsenal.
No, I'm a guess because otherwise angesema haraka.
Mimi ni fan wa Arsenal. The trivia master is not asking down. Takwambia off camera.
God, so it's a tie. It's
Burnley.
1-1.
Ilikuwa Burnley.
It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Sio imeenda.
Oi.
Tiebreaker, wape
Yo,
tiebreaker.
Burnley ilikuwa ligi gani wewe?
Burnley won the league last season bana.
2024.
Ilikuwa
2025.
nani? Against?
It doesn't matter. Tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker. Who is the all-time top scorer in World Cup history?
Hiyo tushaisikia tena. Miroslav Klose.
Correct.
Venant, today the win has been snatched from your hands. Last minute settings.
But if you are competing against me, what do you expect? This is my trivia. I run this yard.
Damn it. My God. Anyway, thank you guys. It's been an amazing show. Till next time, I've been Brian Waudo.
Yes, the Jabron is clear.
Nicolette, aka the Queen of Banter.
The Ambu.
Na kucrash la.